everyone, it's Thursday, and that means it's time for another draft video. Last two drafts had really bad sound quality. I forgot to plug in my mic. I was trying to get drafts recorded as quickly as I could, and that happened, so I apologize. We have good sound quality again, but, you know, I went 6-0 in those ones with bad sound quality, so if I don't do well here, I'm going to go back to no microphone. I'm just kidding, but it is kind of funny that's how it played out. So this pack does not have a good rare. It doesn't have any of like the premium removal spells. Fungal Infection's good, but I don't think of it as premium. Pegasus Courser also good, but this is a gold card you first pick. This format is grindy, and this card is ridiculous if you're allowed to like keep it in play. So I think it's what we take. Grow from the Ashes also sort of worth thinking about, but Tatyova is the best card here. You know, splashing is not impossible in this format between Grow from the Ashes, Skittering, Surveyor. So even if you don't end up in blue-green, you may end up playing her anyway. And yeah, she's just really strong. I mean, we want to try to end up in blue-green if we can help it, but might not happen. Okay, so here, for example, I think we got to take Wizard's Lightning. We could take the Surveyor and really try to push Tatyova, but Wizard's Lightning's excellent, so I think we take it. Maybe this Chronicler comes back. People seem to be undervaluing it some. I mean, I think I did when the format started, but then I had that draft the last draft video, I think, where most of my deck was mediocre, but I had 3 Chroniclers and 2 Fight with Fires, and that was all I needed to go 3-0. So yeah, I think we got to take Wizard's Lightning. There's not a good blue or green card in this pack. I mean, Opt, you'll play it, but it's easily cuttable, and there's a sideboard card. So Lightning it is. Okay, well, there's a Fiery Intervention here along with a Vicious Offering. They're both good. Vicious Offering's probably a little bit better. There's also a Grow from the Ashes, which could push us towards, you know, you can splash Wizard's Lightning. It's not the worst thing to splash. So it could help us more if we want to play Tatyova here. These cards are both good. That's the problem. I think I would probably take the Intervention just because it's red. Even though I think Vicious Offering's a little better. I'm leaning kind of towards Grow from the Ashes just because that seems sweeter with Tatyova. If we can pick up a few of these, we can go 4 colors and stuff. So I think I'm going to do it. Tatyova is just so strong that trying to play her is the right thing to do. She draws you a lot of cards. Okay, so we got to. This pack is strong with green cards. Fungal Plots is excellent. It's very grindy and fun. It combines well with Tatyova, really, just because they're both interested in the game going long and winning with that advantage. Baloth Gorger is good too, but I think I like Fungal Plots more than the Gorger. Yeah, I think that's what it takes. Syncopate's fine too, but I'm going to take Fungal Plots here. Raf Capuchin, you know, he is really good. It's sort of surprising to see him there, but I think, I mean, it was early. I could still have taken him. Oh, hello. Man. Okay, well, I think we got to take Squee. Yeah, we could end up being red-green splash Tatyova, which we can already do with Grow from the Ashes. Knight of Malice is also good, but Squee, I think Squee's just better than Knight of Malice. The fact that he never dies, again, grindy format, is great because you can just keep casting him, and you know, if you put equipment on him, it's especially frustrating. I think we take Squee. Knight of Malice is close though, and Memorial to Glory is good too. Those are the best cards left in this pack. Okay, Adventurous Impulse can sort of kind of count as fixing, but it's not really. This is fixing, but it's pretty mediocre fixing. It's a somewhat contentious card. LSV has basically said never play it. I say don't play it unless you're a 4-color deck with a bunch of historic stuff. Because the reason it's not good, and it's sort of complicated, is it's just not really worth the card. Like, it doesn't add mana to your mana pool. It only fixes for you. That's all it's capable of doing. It doesn't replace itself. Like, Prophetic Prism is good because it replaces itself, right? This doesn't do any of that. It just turns one of your lands into something else, which is fine, but not great. I think we take the Cyclops. That card is overperformed for sure, the Cyclops. Like, I think I give it a C- in my set review. It's definitely like a C+. I'll get around to doing a video about what I got wrong at some point. I probably need to draft more than 10-ish or so drafts to make such a video anyway. So, yeah, I think we take the Raider. It's a good card. Nice value late. We do want a heavy creature deck if we want to run fungal plots. So here is a Chronicler. So I'll call the Cavalry still in this pack, and Sergeant at Arms, and Dominant Trapper. Man, should we be white? I mean, right now, the Chronicler can get us Grow from the Ashes or Wizard's Lightning, both of which are good. Chances are, I mean, you only play it late most of the time, so chances are good, even if you only have like 4 or 5 instants or sorceries, that you can get one back. So I think I take it. I think we take it just because it's red, basically. Yeah, I think I take Broken Bond for the sideboard. Yeah, both of these, sagas are not very good, sadly. Trainer's Torment is fine, but it's not much better than that. I'll just take the good. I think you can even mainboard this, actually. I think I will. There's enough stuff, enough targets. Okay, so War Chief. We do have Squee. I think I would need like 5 or 6 goblins before I play it, but I guess we could get there. Skirk Prospector's fine. This is not. It's another bad saga. The Prospector's kind of more likely to make our deck on its own, but the War Chief is just more powerful. So I think, and the Prospector's still not super likely to make the deck on its own. Yeah, we'll take a Glider. It's fine. It is playable, and we'll play it no matter where we end up. Warcaller. I think I take the Warcaller. In case I end up with a couple sagas, it does get to be goodish. Fire Elemental. Yeah, hopefully we don't have to play that. So yeah, right now we're a red-green deck that's splashing Tatyova, which I think is fine. Squeeze strong, and yeah, so Frenzied Rage. There's so much good removal in this format that the Aura deck I don't think is really materialized. Equipment deck, the Equipment deck's a little better. You don't get 2 for 1, you just get tempoed. I mean, they're the same deck really, but I think Equipment is better, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So if we see historic permanent stuff right now, we have 3, or legendary sorceries, we have 2 legendary creatures. You really want like 5 to feel good. So, I mean, getting 2 in the first pack is good though. Well, how about that? I think we got to take Jaya's Immolating Inferno. We definitely want to start valuing legendary permanents more going forward. We have 2 already, like I said, and the more we get, the better. This is another sort of mediocre, in limited anyway, card. It's making some appearances in Constructed. Yeah, the Sapherd's good, Keldon Raider's good, Keldon Overseer's good, but, you know, I mean, this is really good. So I think we take it. It would have been better to get it pack 1, pick 1, but getting it here after a pack where we're... I mean, in Squee, you know, he makes sure he does not die. So he's particularly good with these because it doesn't matter what they do. Okay, so we have another Grow from the Ashes. We also have Baloth Gorger and Spore Swarm. And another Keldon Raider, too. Maybe I take another Grow? Spore Swarm and the Baloth Gorger are good. Do we have enough fixing already? Maybe not. I kind of feel like I'm going to do this. I think we take this, and then we're set for fixing, and we can focus on taking, like... I mean, the problem is, I guess we could maybe see another one of these, and we might not see more of these. But, yeah, I'll take Grow from the Ashes, sure. Probably another one in this pack. Okay, nothing legendary here, but, you know, there's Alana Worrells, which is great, and that's what we'll take here. Allows us to turn 2 Grow if we want to. The great thing about this is you can kick it, and then, I mean, the lands come into play untapped, so, you know, we could play like a Broken Bond on something with that extra mana that it finds us. It does sort of incentivize us to play a few more 2-drops, because casting it and playing a 2-drop in the same turn is pretty powerful. So we have a Sapherd here, and I think that's what we take. No legendary permanents running around, which is a little scary, because we really want to play the Inferno, but, you know, it's whatever. Journey Mage is good too, but blue's really just a splash color, it looks like to me. Sapherd's good, though. I mean, if I have 3 legendary permanents and one of them is Squee, I'm probably okay. Man, another legendary sorcery. It is tempting. It is tempting. I mean, we have 2 grows. I mean, what am I going to take otherwise? Another Chronicler, which is not great in our deck so far. It's okay. I mean, getting back Broken Bond is probably the best thing we can do right now. Yeah, well, I guess getting back Assimilating Inferno is probably the best thing we can do, huh? I'm going to go for broke here. Take another legendary sorcery and see if we can get there on legendary stuff. Right now, it doesn't look great. Another Cyclops, I think. Hopefully the next pack throws some legendary creatures at us. I think with Squee, I might just be willing to play the Inferno anyway. Squee and Tetiova, that is. It's a little scary. Right now, War Chief does not make our deck. I think everything else does at this point, though. Well, this might not. Yeah, I'll put it over here for now. Another War Chief. I'll take Sapperling Migration, though. That's a great one to see here. Something to do with 2 mana after we grow from the ashes, for example. Don't think we want the War Chief. Another War Chief. Well, maybe if we could get 3 Goblin War Chiefs, I would have gone for it. So, do I want Short Sword or Crows and Druid? With the ramp, I think the Druid's just going to be better in our deck. We don't have any evasive creatures, really, for the sword. I mean, you don't have to. It's fine without evasive creatures, but I like the Druid here. It has overperformed in my experience. Okay, so another Broken Bond. Probably this one goes in our sideboard. Mediocre 2-drop Short Sword. I think we take the Overseer. Again, we're a ramp deck, so kicking it isn't going to be too hard. And if we don't kick it, it's not a big deal either. I mean, it's just a solid card. Okay, so Chainer's Torment still going around in another pack. So we'll take the Construct here. It's not going to make the cut, but neither is any of that random stuff. Okay, let's take a Shard. I have tried to play this in Sealed, actually. I got 3 of them, which was kind of sweet. And I also had the blue legendary that costs like 10 if you kick it and bounces everything. And that was pretty sweet, but you know, I haven't been super impressed with it. You really have to yeah, well, there's another one. Would you rather have a Fervent Strike? I don't know. With Assimilating Inferno, maybe we want to play the Shard. We don't really have anything to ramp into yet, but Prospector, sure. I don't think it'll make the cut either, so I should probably put it over here. It's like a really bad Llanowar Elves, you know. I like the look of our deck, though. I mean, there are strong cards. We need to prioritize legendary here. So hopefully, we don't have it here, though. I mean, the legendary in our pack is black. So probably Sapherd for us. I think Daring Archaeologist is great, but we're not playing white. So yeah, there's some good cards here. I wouldn't mind coming back. Like, well, I guess Keldon Overseer is really the only other one worth looking at for us. Yeah, so we'll take the Sapherd. We do have a decent amount of Sapperling stuff going on. Okay. Well, Thorn Elemental is something else that we could ramp into other than our kicker guys, but there's also another Wizard's Lightning. We don't have a lot of wizards. I think this is our only one right now. Yeah. Not a legendary in this pack anymore, so yeah, it must have been the rare. Another Elves versus Wizard's Lightning. We don't have a ton of removal, honestly. And we're not really a ramp deck at this point. I mean, we are sort of. We have cards with kicker, but they're good even if we don't get a bunch of ramp. The Elves are good, and I think maybe pack one, pick one, I take them over. Nah, I think I would have still taken Wizard's Lightning. Yeah. see over here, Yawgmoth's File Offering. Yeah. Discarding Squee to this is some nice value. We don't have any other combos. I mean, that's not true. Squee plus Legendary Sorcery is a pretty good combo. Okay, no Legendary in this pack either. Well, except for that. And honestly, like if I could play this, I probably would in this deck. Because we have a few Enter the Battlefield triggers. 3 of them right now. And we desperate enough for a Legendary Permanent because of Jai's Immolating Inferno. Like, I think I'd probably play it. I mean, maybe I shouldn't, but I think I would. But I think we just take a 3rd Wizard's Lightning. Sort of incentivizes us to pick up another Wizard, too. Like, I wouldn't mind some Chroniclers now. Another Fungal Plots. The problem with Fungal Plots, like, it's a very strong card, don't get me wrong. But they don't do anything in multiples. So getting both is basically useless. So yeah, that's why I don't think I'm going to take it here. I'm really sad about our legendary creature situation, but I'm going to run the Inferno anyway. Because Squee. Broken Bond. I mean, I don't want Bloodstone Goblin. I don't really want Arbor Armament. I don't really want Fire Elemental. I kind of want this, but I mean, we could probably pull off a 2nd card to splash, and this is better than everything in the pack, so I think I'm going to take it. Yeah. So we continue to blank on legendaries. Here's another card that enables a splash, though, so I don't hate that after what we just took. Gives us another source of blue. Okay, I think the Thalad's going to be pretty good in our deck. I do like Mammoth Spider, but Saproling-wise, Fungus-wise, we have 2 Sap Herds who also make Saprolings. And Saproling Migration. That's it, I guess. Jousting Lance also not bad. The Spider's nice. Like, it is definitely overperformed, but I think I'm going to take the Thalad. Yeah. Ooh, Baloth Gorger. I like that. I like the things you can ramp into if you want, but are, you know, in the early game you can just play as reasonable creatures. There is a legendary here, but we'd have to go into splashing a 3rd color, though, you know, I guess. The problem is we only have 1 artifact, so she's not going to be any good in our deck. So we're just really trying to play her and shove her into our deck for Immolating Inferno, which I think is wrong to do. Ancient Animus, or Jousting Lance. Are our creatures good at fighting? Yeah, I mean, our Cyclopes are, our Baloth Gorger, our Raider. That's about it, though. So maybe I take a Lance. I don't know if it'll even make the cut, though. I don't know if Ancient Animus would either, so I'll take the Lance. Another Overseer. Yeah, all right. Definitely has some trimming to do. Gift of Growth. I mean, it's a good trick, but I don't know that we're going to want it in this deck. In fact, I'm pretty sure we won't. How much kicker do we have? Do we have enough to actually want to run this? We might. I'll take a short sword, I guess. Well, we didn't do great on getting legendary creatures. I think like I said, I think I'm still going to run this, which is... maybe I shouldn't. Because the problem is, it's sort of like, you can think of it like splashing. So we can sort of say we have 2 sources of legendary, let's say. And one of them doesn't stay dead, ever. So people are frequently going to be a lot less inclined to kill him in general just because he's just going to come back. So using a removal spell on him is not the way to go. What to do? I don't know. It seems risky. I mean, but the upside is so big. Some games it may effectively be like we mulligan to 6, right? So that hurts. Because we just won't hit our land, if you will. You know, like I said, it is sort of like splashing. Especially, I mean, I think usually it's not the best metaphor, because with splashing, like, if you get your one land, it's staying in play. And that's not true of all legendary creatures, but it's kind of true with Squee. I think I run it. I think I've convinced myself to run it. So, kicker. We don't have enough. We have, like, a few cards with it, but not enough. Broken Bond, yes, please. Fungal Plots, yep. Maybe we don't want the Glider. It is our only flyer, but it is mediocre, and our deck doesn't have any, like, payoffs for having it. I think we cut it. Wizard's Lightning, Wizard's Lightning, Wizard's Lightning. I like the look of that. I wish we had more than one wizard, but it's still pretty good. You know, it's open fire if you don't have a wizard, and it's a little bit of reach, too. Probably cut the Sphinx. I think we have enough finishing power, even if we're not running a flyer like the Sphinx. We can punch through boards, you know, with removal and stealing their stuff. I don't know if we want 2 of this guy, though. I think we have to run 17 lands in this. Our curve is relatively low, and we do have a Mana Dork, and we do have 2 Grow from the Ashes, but I think, you know, this format you really want to hit your land drops. And we also have this, which is essentially landfall, so... Yeah, oh yeah, we already also have this for our Thallid, so yeah, we have like 4 things it's good with. It might just be one of our Overseers. Could be a Cyclops. I mean, Crows and Druids also in that conversation. It's not great. I think those are the cards we have to look at here. I think we want to run everything else. I think mainboarding this is right. We could think about it being the card to cut, though. It might be. Because it's not always going to have... I mean, you know, there are definitely games where you end up blowing up like a short sword with it, and that doesn't exactly feel like you've accomplished much. Then there are games, though, where you blow up like a Fungal Plots or, you know, Icy Manipulator or whatever. So, yeah, I think we run it. You almost always have a target. It's just not always a good one. So, maybe it's the Druid. The Druid, I mean, both of these are interesting because they're both okay if you play them early, and then if you play them late, they can win you the game. But they don't always, even if you kick them late. I think we go down to 1 Overseer and keep the Druid. I like this deck. I'm playing Tatyova, so I'm happy about that. This will be interesting to see if Squee is in fact enough for this. I think that's actually right. Good job, Magic Online. I'm very rarely comfortable with what they want to do mana-wise, but I think that is about right. 8-8-1. Yeah. I mean, we could go a little higher, maybe, but no, I think 8-8-1's fine. Yeah. All right. So, this deck does look sweet. We'll see how it does. All right, going to match 1. This hand is definitely a keep. We don't have the blue mana yet, but, you know, it's pretty good anyway. I mean, we got turn 1 Elves and Wizard's Lightning. Not to mention Broken Bond. So, yeah, I like the looks of this. Opponent just mulled a 5, which, you know, I feel like I haven't seen that much lately in Limited. With the Scry rule, I think it's easier to keep it 6, so that's pretty rough for our opponent. We're going to play our Elves on turn 1 and hope we draw into something like turn 3 Baloth Gorger, maybe. I mean, we could do that. If we hit an island, I wouldn't mind turn 4 Tatyova, although generally with Tatyova, I think you want to wait to play her and then play a land in the same turn so that it's always a 2-for-1. So, yeah, that's worth keeping in mind. Opponent's probably going to have equipment. Hey, well, I think we just do this. Yeah, I mean, it's not exciting, but 2 mana, 2/3 on turn 2, you know, that's... he can block this thing. Unless they slap something on it, and they may. Red-white, I mean, if there's a deck that really wants to run all the auras, this is it. Yeah, if he had attacked there, I would have just blocked. Been like, what do you got? Alright, so we didn't draw anything too exciting. This may be about to get Gideon's approached, but I think I'm okay with that. I'm going to play my land, just in case they block and try to use a trick, which seems unlikely, but it is possible. Yeah, we'll just take it. And we'll end our turn, unfortunately. It does kind of suck to have Llanowar Elves and nothing to do with it. We didn't get to, like, Gorger or even Rampaging Cyclops on turn 3 would have been pretty nasty. So yeah, we would love it right now if they put tried to put an aura or equipment on this. We just fire off Wizard's Lightning. It's not a 2-for-1 against equipment, but it is a huge tempo loss usually. Although if it's short sword, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll just take this. Short sword, you don't get much tempo against, so I mean, I would Broken Bond it on my turn instead, if that were the case. Okay, yeah, well, he's got to die. He's really overperformed, too. I think I gave him a C. This is the set I was the most wrong about, like, in a long time. Maybe since I've had a YouTube channel, at least. Because it ended up being so slow and fun, and I was still, like, in Ixalan mode, I guess. Hey, Gorger, you're a little late, but I'll allow it. Okay, so we need the green from Llanowar Elves to play our Gorger, so let's attack for 2. Play our land. So now if we draw... no, it wouldn't work if we drew an island, because we'd have to play the island first. So, yeah, we'll play our Gorger here. This does give us a 9th source of green, which is nice. Okay. That card has, I think, underperformed. I think I gave it a C, and it's probably like a C- at best, D+ maybe. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. That is not enough mana to kick Sapperling Migration, if you didn't know. I think we attack with both our creatures here. We still have another Wizard's Lightning to use if things go a little sideways for us. Trying to decide if I want to play this or hold on to it. Okay, Seal Away. Well, we can blow that up, so I'm not... It will be good for our opponent in the short term. Because I won't take 4 here. But, like, if they decide to double block here, I don't think they will, but we can really blow them out with Wizard's Lightning and then Broken Bond in our second main phase. No, okay. We definitely just blow up Seal Away here, though. Get out of here. I don't have a land, thanks, though. I wish I did. Yeah, I'm not going to Sapperling Migration. I could, but... I feel like I'm close enough. That's a thing you sort of have to gauge in this format. It's like, am I close enough to being able to kick this that I should hold on to it? And I think the answer for us is yes here, but I could be wrong. Okay. Well, I was gonna say we have Wizard's Lightning up if he does slap an aura on that. All right. Well, we attack with both again. Attack for 6, maybe. Here, I think I would just kick Llanowar Elves, kick Sapperling Migration. It is a little risky against this monster. Okay, well, now it's not so risky. Yeah, I don't even think I want to use Wizard's Lightning. Nah. Mostly because this now enables me to cast this with 4 kicker without really being worried about it. He does have decent blocks on them, I guess, but which is, oh, there's a short sword. Put it on your flyer, I guess. If he does that, yeah, that would be pretty annoying. That would be pretty annoying. As a blocker, is what I mean. Ooh, yeah, okay. Well, that's not especially good right now. We definitely just block the Overseer if it attacks us. It doesn't, though. It is so bad against Sapperlings. It's we have one too, so you know. I don't think I want to attack with Sapperlings. I think I just attack with the Gorger and maybe use Wizard's Lightning to break up a double or triple block. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, so we're just gonna go. This does mean we can't play our Cyclops, but I think this is worth it. We'll Wizard's Lightning the Overseer. And then kills this. And they're in top deck mode right now, so that's pretty good news. We have 2 good cards in our hand. Haven't hit any of our blue, though. But we could play the Cyclops next turn to give us another 4/4. Probably about to draw our Jaya's Immolating Inferno, even though we have no legendary creatures. I guess with Fungal Plots, I could get rid of Squee. Oh, that's not good. That is really not good. I haven't actually lost to this card yet, but I might here. We fired off all of our removal. So, and now they can outrace us. Crap. Okay, well, they're just going to take this, but we definitely attack. I think we got to play our 4/3. I think that's better than the 4/4 right now, because it can help us dig for a way to... I mean, we only have one other way of getting rid of this right now. I think that's the case. So I think I'm going to discard the Druid, which is sad, but I can actually play the Cyclops, and it's another 4-power creature who can help me race against this nonsense, because I'm about to... There's a good chance I lose to it right now. Oh. Get out of here. Okay. Don't draw. Please don't draw another, like, relevant card. Just draw lands. Land. Oh, no, it's a relevant card. Maybe. We can still attack into it, is the good news. And we're getting close to being able to outrace them. Yeah, there's no reason for you not to attack. I can't block that. I can't do anything. Did I pick up a second Broken Bond? Because right now I'm wishing I had. Ooh, that will be nice. That will really keep us alive here. So I think we attack with everything. So obviously he can block and gain 5, yeah, but then he takes a bunch. So he goes up to 20. And then down to 8. It's unlikely they kill us this turn. And even if they do, we have the Sapperlings to cash in. So yeah, I think we just play another 4-power dude here. That was a good draw. I mean, not as good as Wizard's Lightning number 3 would have been before they put the short sword on it, but it was still a good draw. We can keep ourselves alive with our Sapperlings. They go up to 13. Okay, well, you can't block. That's the good news. It's 2 Sapperlings, right? So right now I can gain, yeah. So I don't think I'm going to do it. Oh, you stupid Wizard's Lightning. We can definitely use it to finish off the honor guard, so I don't know why I'm complaining. Yeah. We could also maybe finish them off with it. Right? I should have done the math before I attacked. 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. They're going to be close. I don't think it's enough to kill them. Oh, it's exactly enough to kill them. Nice. Kapow. They're going to cast freaking healing light on my Wizard's Lightning right here. that would have been frustrating. Still haven't lost on Sarah's Wings, though I did get very close. Yeah, we don't have another one of those in our sideboard. Overseer is a little more appealing against a deck that's got on Sarah's Wings. But yeah, not a lot, though. So yeah, I was right to discard Tatyova in the end there. Getting all those 4 power guys out there was very nice for us. They may have sighted in Healing Light, or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Whatever it is, they may have sighted it in. Tatyova in our opener again, and no way to get to our blue, but I think this is still a keeper. They did mulligan to 5 in that game and almost found a way to beat us. That's how good On Sarah's Wings is when you can't answer it right away. Okay. I mean, we'd probably just play our fungal plots. I mean, it does put it at risk of just getting blown up or whatever, but it's not like a huge deal. Okay. I'm glad we drew that land. Yeah, we play fungal plots. It's not going to do anything for a while, but it's an investment that'll pay off later. What do I play? I can play Squee or Sapherd this turn. Probably the Sapherd. Yeah. Might discard Tatyova again. It is kind of frustrating sometimes when you're splashing and you like get rid of the card and you know then you draw your blue mana and you're like, what was it? Why? But that's what can happen. We do have Squeeze, so our Inferno is going to be good this game. So that's good news, I think. I'm sure they have something else to play, right? Yeah. We can't kill him right now. Wizard's Lightning? No. So do we play Forest? I think we play Forest and discard this Mountain to Keldon Raider. Discarding Squee, I mean, there is some value there. He's still just, yeah, definitely we discard Squee. What am I talking about? He's just essentially in our hand if he's in our graveyard or our exile. So yeah, we definitely discard Squee. Holding onto the land has a little more value. But okay, this isn't good though. The Quende surviving is not good. He can put the sword on it and smash us for 6 here. For 8 actually, because we can't block the glider. I think I probably just chump with a Saproling. Yeah. I could chump with the Sapherd instead, but let's chump with the Saproling. I think we probably want to cast Squee just because he can block forever and ever. So, yeah, I think we just get Squee out of the yard. I guess exiling him first was better. Yeah, that's a misplay because I could have exiled him, made a Saproling, and then cast him, which I think is a little better than just playing Llanowar Elves here. It's not a lot better, but it is better. We're only 1 away from kicking this, which could be interesting. Yeah, that flyer is going to jack us up for a while. We have multiple cards that can kill it, but... we go to 14. Oh, God. We really need our removal right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we can... No, we only have 6. What am I talking about? Yeah, this isn't good. That's going to hit us for 6 in the air. So we'll get hit for 8 in the air this turn. Yeah, not good. Again, I should have definitely... Well, I don't know in this case, actually. I think this is the right thing to do in this case. I wouldn't have been able to also cast the Sap Herd, and this makes it a lot harder for our opponent to attack on the ground, at least. They still have these freaking things. Where's Pierce the Sky? I don't have one. Ooh, yeah. There you go. Attack us for 10. So we need to draw removal here. We need 2 Saprolings to sacrifice. So if we miss on removal. Removal won't even actually do much, actually, because this is a 4 freaking 4. Yeah. So what I need to do is get a creature in my graveyard. Yeah, it would have been better last turn probably to just play the Overseer. So we'll attack with this. Yeah, wherever Squee goes, as long as it's not in play. And yeah, I mean, we're dead. So almost no matter what, but this gives us a small chance. If we can hit Broken Bond and then kill this, yeah, we would survive one more turn. Okay. Well, they're not... Yeah, they are going to give me something... Yeah. So this gives us a small chance here. So we're going to do this. Yes, Squee, I know I can cast you, but I don't really want to right now. Yeah, that doesn't help us. So we lose that one. Yeah, Quende is gross when you can actually take advantage, like with Jousting Lance and stuff. He is nasty. Yeah, I mean, where were you? That would have been basically the only card that could save us against that nonsense. Yeah, we could have done 4 to 3 targets, which would be plenty. That game, we didn't get a chance to be grindy. That's not a good thing for our deck. I mean, between Tatyova, Fungal Plots, things to ramp into, Squee, they're all cards that get, more and more value as the game goes on. If you can't really take advantage of them, they end up not being that good. Like, you need multiple turns to get your value out of them. We haven't seen blue mana at all. Did I not run any? Okay, this is fine. There's blue mana. Even. But no Tatyova this time. Yeah. This is probably a case where we turn 2 Saproling Migration instead of holding on to it because we have it so early. If we can go turn 2 Migration, turn 3 Envoy, turn 4 Cyclops, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good series of turns. Wouldn't mind not drawing more lands, though. Yeah, Saprolings. Ooh, Tatyova. It does cost 6 mana to play you right now, but hey, you are pretty good. 18. You're worth 6 mana, I think. We may have to play it and not get the value right away, which is dangerous. But our opponent hasn't had a ton of removal, so I don't hate that plan. but I need to get to 6 to play it, so. All right, Mr. Overseer. I don't really want to lose my source of blue, so I don't think I'm going to. Okay. Let's attack with 1 sapling here. Leave the other back to block. I guess I am playing Rampaging Cyclops, so attacking with both was probably better, but, you know, Cyclops time. There's a decent chance they just put On Sarah's wings on this thing and go to town, so I think playing the dude is better in that case. Nah, just call the cavalry. That makes it so we don't have good attacks, like, at all. Ooh, hello there. Yeah, we may as well kick it. I can go 1, 2, 3 and get an island. That's still not enough mana this turn, though. So, yeah, we're going to kick our Growth from the Ashes. And get island, mountain? Grow from the Ashes is super good with Tatyova, so that's some nice upside. We end our turn here. We don't have good attacks because the Cyclops shrinks if he attacks, but he's a good blocker. He's the rare, weird rare, well, he's common, but you know what I mean. Red defensive creature. I mean, he's an okay attacker, too. You just have to be able to disrupt the board somehow. All right, I'm liking the looks of Fire Elemental. Does not concern me a lot. It would with On Sarah's wings, though, as is true of everything. Okay, so we go sup. Gain life, draw a card. Feels good. Do we just end our turn? I think we just end our turn. Definitely just trade with Fire Elemental with our Cyclops if given the opportunity. Okay, putting it there is so messed up. We could kill any other... I mean, that's where you want to put it, to be fair. But, man, is that frustrating. Ow. Well, I may get my opportunity to lose to On Sarah's wings. We have to get them to block, basically. One of our decent-sized creatures to kill it. And there's no reason for them to do that right now. So, I do have Wizard's Lightning. I need Broken Bond. That's like the only thing that can really get us out of this. And I can try to get it. Alright, I think I'm going to attack with our Envoy and just see what happens. They can just trade with it, which seems most likely. But maybe they get greedy and try to block with the Fire Elemental. I'd take that, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, I think we got to dig. I think playing the Sap Herd here has very little impact on this game. So I think we play the Raider and discard the Sap Herd. We probably want to tap blue because we don't have any other blue cards. So yeah. Raider. Yes, please. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't quite have the mana to cast Wizard's Lightning twice, unfortunately. I would need 12, yeah. All right. Well, your turn. We need Broken Bond or a second Wizard's Lightning. So there are a couple cards. We have 2 more Wizard's Lightnings in our deck, too. So there are a few cards that can help us here. Ooh. That's gross. Okay. I haven't been super impressed. It's fine. It's better than like the ones I was talking about during the draft. They're just like straight up bad, but it's not great. But it is good here. Ow. Yeah, we don't have much time left. we really need to hit some lands, a land maybe to draw. I mean, or just Wizard's Lightning off the top. I would take that. We now do need, yeah. Oh man, that's not right at all. I could get back Grow from the Ashes, which would dig me deeper into my deck. But I can't cast it this turn. I could cast it next turn, though. Oh, wait, I'm just dead. Ugh. Why couldn't we... We have our Tatiova. We just need to gain 1 life. Oh, and I'm 1 mana short of kicking this and playing Tatio and Grow from the Ashes. Okay. Well, in this case, we just have to really hope our opponent blocks in a bad way here. I don't think it's going to happen. But, you know, yeah, whatever. Get in there, everybody. I'm sure they just take it. I mean, yep. That's what I expected. Just to do it, we're going to go kapow. But they win. Lost on Sarah's Wings. Beat it in game 1, couldn't beat it here. Let's see how deep our answer was. Ooh, well, that's not an answer, but it would have kept us alive another turn. Also not an answer, but could have dug us deeper. But yeah, we weren't anywhere close to finding one of our answers, so that's good. Sometimes it hurts to check. I mean, it doesn't actually accomplish anything. It's just interesting sometimes to see how far away we were, and we were real far. So, you know, we blanked on land draws, but they wouldn't have really helped us. I mean, the Overseer was probably the most helpful thing we were going to draw, and then we would have ended up making Saplings and sacrificing them and drawing even deeper and still not finding an answer. So we would have just taken longer to lose. So, all right, well, you know, I think our deck's sweet. So I think we can do a little better than we did here in our other matches. So I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, going to our second match, and we would like to play first. Yeah, I think this is a keep. I mean, obviously we'd like red mana, but we do have Grow from the Ashes to get it if we're desperate. So, yeah, we do have turn 2 Sapling Migration, turn 3 Yavimaya Sap Herd. It would be pretty nice to get like our Sapling Fungus Lord with this kind of hand. Oh, there's that turn 2 Llanowar Elves. That's always annoying. Yeah, I think we still go with the migration here. And our turn. Okay, Mesa Unicorn. All right, well, we're going to play our elves and end our turn. Yeah, you have to decide if I'm going to Grow from the Ashes right away so I can get Wizard's Lightnings on board, or I think we just take this. Or do I just play the Sap Herd? I mean, Sap Herd does block both of these creatures pretty well. I think I just play the Sap Herd. Yeah. And we'll end our turn. I think I blocked the Unicorn here with my Sap Herd. If they have a trick, it's not really a big deal. Yeah. Okay. Ugh. I think we're getting to the point where we really need to just Grow from the Ashes, but we're not quite there because we can still play this and it can block all of these creatures well. So let's do that and hope. And hope. Thank God for this Llanowar Elves, or we'd just be done. We would be done. Yeah, we need that mountain. We do have fungal plots too. Ooh, we really need that mountain now. So that we could Wizard's Lightning something. Do they still attack here and just... No. Oh, crap. I mean, at least I drew a land, but... It is not the one I wanted. Do I play a forest and try to be greedy and grow from the ashes to search for both of our other colors? Like, I would have to wait another turn. And if I play a forest, I can play fungal plots and make a sapperling. That's not bad. I think I'm going to try that. I mean, maybe I'm being greedy here and I should just grow from the ashes for a mountain, but fungal plots can make me a sapperling to chump the Juggernaut, and I think that's perfectly fine. We can also turn these into cards in life if we need to. Because, yeah, if I can grow from the ashes and search up a mountain and whatever other color is, I forgot. But we do have another color. I remember that. It's been a while. I recorded the first part of this draft long before I recorded the rest. Okay, so let us do this. Okay. We will block. Actually, at this point, it's probably better just to block one of these because of vigilance. And we'll chump this, and I think we take the other 4. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Sanctum Spirit is obnoxious. All right. Well, we got to do it. I don't want to do it, but we got to do it. So we're just going to search up our mountain because we're desperate here. Island, that's our other color for, that's right, Tatiova. I knew that. And we can't actually do anything with 2 mana except maybe make a sapperling at the end of their turn or whatever. But yeah, I kind of feel like this game is all but over. The 2 Wizard's Lightnings will help. I mean, we can kill Juggernaut, we can kill Sanctum Spirit, assuming they don't have a historic card in their hand. Oh boy. Well, now we can't kill him. Well. Yeah. So we'll block this, take 6. And we'll make a sapperling at the end of their turn. But I think it's pretty much scooping time. Let's see. Okay. 4, 5, 6. I mean, Wizard's Lightning just, Juggernaut kills us. We could sack 2 sapperlings, gain life, draw cards, but the other creatures can also just attack us at this point. And I don't see that getting us out of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and scoop. Well, we're not off to the best start. Yeah, I mean, this does get better against people who are using auras and stuff like that, but just because you can hit them even harder with their own creature, but I think we're okay with how it is. This deck seems good, right? I mean, I'm not crazy. Maybe I am. I don't know. We are running a Get To Chronicler for some reason. Oh, no. That's not. I was thinking that was the War Caller. Chronicler is good. Just kidding. Especially when you have 3 Wizard's Lightnings. And I guess Grow from the Ashes, although... It's a strong card. It just didn't play very well in that game because we were too greedy, I think. If we'd cast it way earlier... we had much more of a chance of winning that game. But when you're 1 away from being able to kick something, and kicking it means you get your other splash color too, it's hard to make yourself do that. I mean, if you're greedy like me. Anyway, I probably should have done it after like the first 2 turns where I was still like, I need another land. but but I didn't. So, but I should have, because then I would have had Wizards lighting up. It would have killed the Juggernaut, like in response to Onisera's Wings or something like that. And that would have been pretty strong. All right, play first we will. Keep this we will. That's good for blowing up Juggernauts. Blowing up the Juggernauts. Okay, so I think we probably cast Migration on turn 2 again. It's sort of fun with our Chronicler because we can cast it smaller early and bigger late. I mean, it's not as exciting as some of the other cards you can do that with. Wow, this is a very similar start to our last game. We need that Lord, though, ideally. The Lord to pump all of our Saplings and Fungus. Okay, well, since their shields are down, I mean, they may have a, who's it, a Syncopate, but I'm okay with it if they do. So I think I'm going to play the Overseer here and just try to crack in for a bunch. No Syncopate. They could have a blink of an eye, but it seems unlikely that they use it in this scenario. I mean, yeah, they're getting hit relatively hard. Oh, they are going to use it. No, Trickster. I see. Yeah, that's going to hurt. I mean, basically they just get to kill Sapling. I'm assuming that's what they're going to do here. No. Interesting. That is kind of odd, I think. I think I would have used it to tap the Overseer and then, well, then I wouldn't have attacked with the Saplings, I guess. I guess that's true. Okay, so there's Squee, but I think we want to just play our Cyclops here. Put some pressure on them with our big guy. Okay, well, we do have Squee and Jai-Assimilating Inferno, so something interesting might happen late here. Trickstered again. So, do I play Squee? I mean, it does set up, like, if I can do three targets, that's pretty good, and if I draw a land, that's what I can do. So I think I play Squee here. In my turn. Yeah, so 3 to 3 targets would be pretty strong. I'm gonna hit us for 3 in the air here. Especially if they play like Juggernaut here and I can do that. I do need to draw a land though, as I said. We can only do 2 right this second. Ugh, now we need to do 4. 3's not enough. It's not. 3, 3, 3. Okay, well, I think we attack with both our Saplings and I guess also our Cyclops. And we see what happens here. Oh, it actually won't work because of stupid Shalai. I can only target Shalai with it. Oh, this draft's not going my way. Immolating Inferno is like so strong, and usually it's like, yeah, doesn't matter that they have hexproof. Okay, so maybe we still do it. Because if we can kill Shalai and do 4 to them, that's not like bad, you know? I don't think it is. Oh, we can't kill it. Oh, if it blocks a Sapling, we can kill it. That's what it is. And they did not. Okay, so let's play our sap herd. More saprolings and end our turn. Stupid hexproof. Oh, they even have hexproof, don't they? Oh my god. That's like perfect against Giant's Immolating Inferno. It turns it into a spell that can only kill one creature and not do anything else, which isn't horrible, but that's not what we're looking to do here. So it's pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating. I don't have high hopes here for the way things are gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna take. Yeah, I mean, I can kill Shalai, and I guess that's what I'm gonna try to do here, because otherwise we're dead. I guess we attack first. Everything but Squee. Yeah. Let's go to combat anyway. Oh, just do 4 to 1 target. It's so exciting. That's what I was hoping to do here. Yeah, I had a feeling there would be some removal, and there is. Go to 7, and yeah, we got to kill Shalai here. Sigh. So glad I have that Giant's Immolating Inferno right now. Without that in play, we would have basically just won the game on the spot, like any other creature in the format. So that's frustrating. But we still have a chance here. We're not completely toast. We have lethal on board. And that should help us a little. I wonder if they're wondering, like, why didn't he target more things? I think that's what I would be doing if I was him, but then I'd be like, oh, yeah. The downside of a spell that does damage to multiple things all at once is you can only target the creatures without hexproof with it. It's not like there are multiple copies of it. That would have been nice. Kill the Shalai and then somehow kill the other two. Yeah. I don't know. So, yeah, maybe I should go back to recording with bad audio. I'm just kidding. It was awful audio, not just bad audio. So, I think it's just a funny coincidence that I did so well. Okay, well, they're only attacking with their Courser, which is a good sign, I think. I am happy about that. Also happy they couldn't kick that. Okay. Ooh, fungal plots, you say. The plot thickens. Okay, so we're going to play fungal plots. We only have one creature in the graveyard right now, but kind of funny thing we can do is exile Squee and, you know, keep using him as a source of a saproling, which is pretty amusing, I think. So they're probably going to attack us harder here. It's more than their... Yeah, not too hard, though. Yeah, the downside is I can't... I mean... There's a lot of downsides here, but I can't block any of that to make more saplings. So we're going to take 3. Wouldn't mind my Get To Chronicler getting me back that Giant's Immolating Inferno. Okay. So we're going to... It kind of feels like we just need to start sacrificing these saplings because... They have so many creatures out now. They can't quite swing for lethal next turn, but they can get close. I'm going to give up a sapling here. 2 saplings, that is. Try to draw something good. Okay, and more saplings. All right. Cyclops, you don't do much for me. I mean, I guess you're big. That doesn't hurt. Certainly doesn't hurt, so... I think I play the Cyclops here over the Sapper. The extra bodies don't really matter right now. I mean, it does give me another Sapperling, which I guess matters a little bit, but Looks like we're going to go 0-2 drop in this thing, which is ugly. Ugly. Yeah, attack for 4. Feels good. We go to 4. And now we're dead next turn, more or less. We can give up these 2 saplings, and I think that's what we do. Probably going to draw my Get To Chronicler now that it's too late. We did draw our island. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't need to tap mana. That's for exiling stuff from my graveyard. Yeah, we're dead. We just, like, drew really, really badly in this draft. I mean, this deck is good. The decks we lost to are good, don't get me wrong, but I think we could have put up more of a fight than we did in all of the cases. I mean, I guess I should attack here. Maybe there's some way that our opponent decides to block. I can make saplings, but I don't see that as very likely. Let's do it, just to do it. Maybe, if they'll let us. I'm just gonna say I'm too impatient because I'm probably gonna die, so I might just concede. Yeah, sure, what the hell. There's no way for us to actually kill our opponent, but they're probably gonna block. And if I can make 1 sapling and then a second sapling, that still doesn't matter. Because, yeah, I block. What? Maybe it would matter. They're going to block in a way that I don't get any saplings, though, which is the way to do it. Yeah, all right. Well, we lose. Not the best showing for this deck. I think it was a good deck. But, I mean, like go back and look at it, because there's like nothing when I look at this deck where I'm like, what was I thinking? I mean, there's good cards in it. We have a lot of removal. We have good finishing cards. That may be our weakness, I guess, is we don't have great finishers, but we have fine ones. I mean, Tatiova and Fungal Plots just let you win really long games. Squee as well. Like, our deck was really geared towards the long game, and we didn't play against super aggressive opponents. We just... things just didn't go well. I mean, like, they played, like, the one creature in the format that makes Jai's Immolating Inferno into a bad Blaze, which was really frustrating. And a really bad Blaze, because you also have to have a legendary creature in play. But, yeah, we have the good fixing. You know, it happens. So, 0-2, you know, I'm still doing okay, percentage-wise, because of those 2 3-0s in a row with the bad audio. So, but hopefully we can get a 3-0 with good audio next time.